Hey guys! Today I am going to be switching to a different camera than this current webcam, just for a bit, because I'm going to be doing an altar video. Okay, so a lot of other people have done altar videos in the past, so I thought I might as well do one because I'm pretty proud of my altar, and in all honesty, I just want to show off a little, really. Also, I just thought it would be a nice little video to put on here, considering I am still working on my next video, so I just thought that would be good to put on. And yeah, I'm dawdling a little, so without further ado, let's see the altar. Here is my altar. Okay, so first off, we have my pentacle right here, and now I got this in a pretty weird place. It was, for some reason, I was in a graveyard at night for some reason. This was when I was kind of going through my OMG everything spooky stage, but I decided to pray to Hecate as I was still looking for my patron goddess. So I prayed to Hecate, and I saw, this is a crossroad in a graveyard, mind you, so it was a very good place to be praying to Hecate. So I prayed to her to help me find a tool, because I was looking for a pentacle, so I prayed to her to help me find one, expecting, you know, the next day to find a pentacle, or sometime. But I saw, right in front of me, I saw a bird bath-shaped shadow. I thought it was a bird bath, so I ran towards it because it looked really pretty. But then I realised there was no bird bath, but in the crack where the shadow was, I found this, like a disc of stone type thing. So I thought that was perfect, so I drew a pentagram onto it, and I coloured each point for the element that it is. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. So that's my pentacle. Then we've got my god and my goddess representations. I just found these stones on the beach in Cleveland's, and I just thought they were really a nice shape, and I connected with them, so I decided to get a Sharpie and make that my goddess representation and that my god representation. And what else? Oh, here is my trusty little cauldron. I just put like little prayer requests that I've burnt into there, or any herbs that I need to burn, depending on the ritual that I'm performing. Here's my working candle, or I'll just put any candle in there depending on what type of work I'm doing. For example, if I was to do curse work, I'd put a black candle in there, though I don't normally do curse work if it's necessary. If I'm doing some for concentration in exams, I'll put a yellow candle, yada yada, you get my point. Candle magic, all that good stuff. Here is my statue of the Buddha, and I have Siddhartha Gautama sitting there because I really respect Buddhism and its teachings, and I thought that it would be good to honour how those teachings have affected my life by placing a small statue on my altar. So that's why that's there. Here is my my deck of Quo cards, my Oracle deck. Now, this is a really interesting Oracle deck because I find that each individual card has a personality. Currently, they're telling me they don't want to be on camera, so I'm not going to show you the fronts of any of the cards. If you want to know more about them, go online and look up, Card Captor Sakura Quo cards. Now, they are from an anime, but they work really well, seriously. They're a very good deck. Very reliable and very informative. Now, this is my Athame, my ritual dagger. And I got this from a charity shop, actually, in Barmouth. I wasn't particularly looking for an athame. In fact, at the time I didn't even need an athame. But they had a sale in the charity shop, and through the window I could see a bunch of letter openers and knives. So I picked this one. My mum bought it for me, so now I have it. So that's my athame. I actually went through a thing whether or not I should have an athame or a wand. And in here is my wand. You can see it better there. It's cherry wood and it has an amethyst tip. It's really beautiful. Now, I do use this one sometimes, but only for like outdoor events where I can't really bring my athame, or for religious, more spiritual events. But for stuff like magical workings, I prefer to use my athame, as it gives a better punch and pizzazz to my workings. So here is my amethyst. I got this from a theme park, actually, when they had a bunch of crystals in a large bowl. So I got this one because I just picked it up and it was so energized, and I just had to have it. They were all so highly energized, and yeah. So its energies have gotten more subtle as it's attuned to my energies, but nowadays I'll use this for dream, and this I consider like a record of all the dreams that I have when I sleep with it. You know what I mean? And have it like next to my pillow as I'm sleeping, and it also helps me to remember my dreams better and understand what the messages are that I'm getting in those dreams. This is a sphinx that I've placed upon my altar as kind of like a guardian, so that it protects my altar from any evil spirits or influences that may wish to mess with it or working. This is my ankh, as I have been very drawn to Egyptian religion in the past couple of years, and I bought that as a symbol of that. Nowadays I'll use the ankh to create a magic circle, like a small magic circle, for tiny prayers or workings outdoors. Like or indoors really. Say the quo cards can be used in spells, so if I want to use those in spells, I'll simply create a quick magic circle with the key. I actually have a chant for it, and that is: key which holds the powers of darkness and light, feel my might. I, Christopher, command you under our contract. Release. And then I visualize the magic circle bursting out of the key and onto the ground below me, with me at the center. So, just above the amethyst here, I have 3 pine needles, and these are from my favourite tree, my friend Big Pine. That's what I call him. He's like a massive pine tree in a churchyard quite near my... Sorry, had a bit of something in my throat there. Quite near my house. No, at the top of my street. Sorry, my computer's just making weird noises. Give me a sec. It's heating up. I have to put it on here because the fan, so it can cool down. So yeah, that seems to be the majority of what I have on my altar at this moment. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you, this is my oil burner. I mainly use an oil burner nowadays because... I've been saying nowadays a lot. I mainly use this oil burner because although I have a... that's personal. Although I have a lot of incense, it's kind of... My mum gets really choky with incense, and it's just for her sake, really. Here I have my oils and my holy water and some crystals here and there. My matches, I don't agree with using lighters, even though I have one, because lighters just fill up landfill sites and it's just not good. These are my tea lights, and in here I have my crystals. I actually love this bowl, of this box, because I got this from a charity shop as well, one that's much closer to my house, on the height, near the co-op, and I just thought this would be a perfect place to contain all my crystals, because before then I'd just been keeping them loose in the straw, and it was very hard to find individual ones, you know, when I needed to use them for a working. So, yeah, this is my Sabbath candle. I use it on most of the summery Sabbaths. I have yet to get another candle for any of the other Sabbaths, so that's just there for now. This is... oh wait, these are matches. That isn't what I wanted to look at, sorry. I got a bit distracted there. Oh, this is a fossil that my friend James found. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. He doesn't do videos yet, but maybe he will at some point, I don't know. This is a fossil that he found for me when we were on the beach, and I now use this as a way to represent both impermanence, the fact that everything will eventually die, but also the fact that no matter how small you are, and no matter how long you've been dead, you've still left a mark on this world, and there's always no one, you know what I mean? Every life is significant and matters, basically. Also, it shows how our friendship will also stay strong like this. But the creature that became this fossil stayed strong, and even though it was dead, it stayed. Even just a tiny bit. So, yep, that's my altar. Oh, and here are my brooms. So, this is a broom that I got on Halloween. Obviously, where else are you going to get a broom? From the co-op, and I used it with much success for a while, you know, just sweeping away the negative energies, like you do with a besom. And, it's bamboo. So, it's a decent broom, and I used that for a while, but for some reason, I was in Affleck's, and I felt really called to this broom, which is a bit bigger. Oh god, sorry, I'm falling. I just tripped for a second. Very good quality wood on the handle. Like, very old-fashioned-y crafted. A lot of work put into it, and I really felt called to get this one for some reason. I don't know why, but it's given me a lot of success over the years, and I have enjoyed it. Sorry, just trying to put it back. So, those are my brooms, and if any of you guys would like to make a video about your altar, you know, just put it on Watching Amazing Phil. If any of you guys would like to make a video about your altar in response, go ahead. I'd love to see how creative other people are. If you don't want to say things that are a bit personal, then you don't have to. If you feel like it, go ahead. Anyway, that's all for now, and bye guys.